welcome back to a brand new video. Now today you join me in the Astra VXR. Now today, you've seen by the title of the video, I'm doing everything wrong with the Astra VXR. Now, I know you've probably seen my videos and I've listed a couple of things, but I've actually wrote down a proper list on everything that is currently wrong with the car. So I'm trying to find a location best to try and film this video. Let me know how you like the GoPro angle. I thought, why not? I finally found the mount and now we have the GoPro mounted up. So if you want me to do like more angles like this, let me know in the comments. Yeah, this ain't gonna really work, is it? I'll tell you what, driving with tinted windows is very hard, you know. I can't see a thing out of the back of this car. Why didn't I get a turbo car like a long time ago? Oh, we got a pop as well. I think I just love the pops more than anything. Oh, what was them bumps about? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now in today's video, as I said on the GoPro, you already know what it is. It's everything wrong with my Astra VXR. Now I did purchase it for cheap, so I did expect to be problems, and with every car out there always is problems. But yeah, let's pretty much jump straight into it. Now I've got a big old list on my iPhone today so we can see how much there is, because there actually is quite a bit. Now I actually added quite a lot onto the list when I've done the car reveal, so there's actually a lot more than what I said in that video. But yeah, stay tuned for that. But here we have it. Let's take a quick look at my Astra VXR. Now I am feeling very ill as of the time of filming this, but here we are. We got the Ardent Blue VXR. It's on about 106,000 miles. It's got a gearbox rebuild. We have a few things done to it, such as an exhaust and air filter, but if you go to the car reveal, I reveal everything in that one, so be sure to check that one out. I am right by Reading Gate, so there is the A33 right behind me, so it is very loud around here. But yeah, let's just jump straight into the first thing. So if we get my phone out, you're not ready for this because there actually is quite a few bits on here. The first big thing is one of the wheel nuts is actually snapped into the hub on the wheel. Now, if we go over to where it's actually snapped, now one of the wheel nuts are snapped into the hub. As you can see, I know they all look there, but I promise you one is definitely snapped in the hub. I'm not sure what the best way to actually get the wheel nut snapped out of the hub. I don't know if you have to take the full hub out, if there's any easier way to do it. So if anyone knows in the comments, be sure to let me know, because yeah, that's snapped. I can still get the wheel off. That's completely fine. It's just the actual thread, well, the bolt where it threads into is completely snapped. So yeah, that's one of the first things wrong with it. And there's a million other things, right? So pull the phone back out, let's go on to the next thing. The next thing is the speakers are partly blown in the car, so the audio and everything coming out of the stereo doesn't sound all too good. Now, I'm not sure if it's the big speakers on the driver's door or the passenger. I'm not sure what side it is, but like they just sound awful quality. Now, I'm not sure if it's a common Astra thing or not, but yeah, definitely the speakers down here are blown. Still at the moment, I am waiting for my adapter bit, so I still have no stereo, so I have to listen to what the car sounds like, which, to be fair, it sounds quite good with the exhaust, but yeah, definitely the speakers are blown and all the audio quality in the car just sounds awful. I have actually looked on eBay, and the speakers for the driver's door, the passenger door, is only about 50 quid or so. It doesn't sound horrendous when you've got the music on, but you can definitely, like, my Focus sounds better than the VXR. That's just how it is. We could either go for some edge upgraded speakers, or we could just go for the plain OEM Astra ones. So let me know in the comments down below. I do want something else, but yeah, it's just, I don't want it to be a pain to install. I just want a quick and easy install for the speakers. But yeah, let me know in the comments what I should get. Going on to the next thing, if we pull my phone back out, we have the front bumper. Now, I don't know if you noticed in any of my videos, but there actually is damage to the front bumper. Now, this is to be expected on a car like this. And also, can we just look at the paintwork and the lighting? Like, it does look awful. It needs a good polish. That'll be a good video to get someone to polish it, I know for sure. But the VXR just does look good. Right, so if we turn my ISO up, and I will show you what the front bumper looks like, you can just about see it. It's quite damaged. If we go a little bit closer, you will be able to see where it is cracked. Now, basically, all the bumpers on Facebook are also cracked right at the bottom. So, yeah, the car is quite low as it sits. So if you do go over speed bump a little bit quick, it is bound to snap. or crack, and that's exactly what has happened. If you also go over to the passenger side skirt, you can also see there is a dent right at the bottom just there. It's quite hard to see, but if I move the camera ever so slightly, you can just about see it. And I'll post a picture on the screen, which I posted to my Instagram, and you can definitely see it in that light. And now another thing is, it's on both doors. You see these little bits down here? Yeah, that just kind of hangs off. So I don't know if that's a common fault with the VXRs. This side is snapped, so there's no way I can repair it other than if I just put a screw through there, but I don't really want to do that. And then if we also go to the driver's side, you can also see the same thing has happened just over here. This one is not as bad, but yeah, once again, it's completely snapped off and there's not really much you can do other than screwing it into place. So that is another thing. We've got the side skirt and we've got the two doors that are also like, one's damaged and yeah, they're pretty much both broken on each side. Once again, big old list is coming out. We got the phone back out. So you're ready to see the next thing. So everyone has been commenting on my video that this car potentially has a boost leak because the air filter is not supposed to be fluttering like that, or it's not supposed to sound as loud as that. Now I do get that, I just don't really know where I'm looking. I'm going to start the car, I'm going to rev it up, and then I will show you what it sounds like, and then everyone can point out exactly where I'm going to look for these vac leaks, boost leaks, because I don't have a clue, alright? So I'm trying to learn as we go along. So let's do a quick start up on the car. We would go see what it sounds like. I think it sounds amazing, but obviously the car feels slow compared to my S3, and I want it to feel quick, you know what I mean? So we do a quick start, make sure we're in neutral. Right, car is now started up. We also have the boost gauge. I'm so impressed I installed this myself with the help of a few friends. We finally got it working. So here we do a quick rev up. I'll show you what it sounds like, the air filter. I think it just sounds amazing, to be honest with you. The comments were saying it shouldn't be fluttering that much. Now, exactly where am I looking? Because I don't have a clue. Where should I be looking at for these vac leaks? So if someone could just like point out exactly and maybe just send me a DM on Instagram, put a circle around exactly where I'm looking, because I don't have a clue. I might do a bit of research after I get home and edited this video together, and we can see potentially where we have a boost leak, because if everyone's saying we have one, then yeah, I don't really know much, but if everyone's saying it, we potentially do have a boost leak somewhere. If people can let me know in the comments exactly where the boost leak is coming from, because as someone that this is pretty much my second turboed car, and like the S3 was my first turboed car, I don't exactly know where I'm looking, and I know a lot of you do own turboed cars and they know exactly where you're looking for. So please let me know in the comments, DM me on Instagram, and we'll take a look on that. And I'll also do some research after this video is uploaded so we can exactly find where the problem is. It's starting to get very cold and very windy, and as you can tell, I do have a cold. So the next thing is, we do have a knocking noise from the back left. So it's the passenger side just over here. We have a knocking noise. Now, once again, everyone has been commenting saying it's either the springs or it's something else. I'll put a comment on screen so you can see exactly where I'm reading this from. But people have told me what the issue is, so we're going to put it up on jack stands or either on the ramp, so we'll take a look exactly where the noise is coming from. But I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that has commented about this car. You guys honestly have been smashing it, telling me exactly what's wrong, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So yeah, the knocking noise is coming from the back left. I appreciate all the comments which everyone is doing. It's actually mad. So I just want to say thank you so much for all the support so far. So the knocking noise is one of them on the list, and I'll tell you what, there's still a good old list here. We've got the knocking noise, and we've also got the steering pulling to one side. Once again, the YouTube comments has been smashing it. They're either telling me it could be track rod ends, it could also be drop links, it could be down to the tracking. I'm not sure exactly what it is. So I kind of want to take a look underneath before I take it to get aligned, because if I take it to get the tracking done, and then it turns out I need track rod ends and all the other bits, I may as well check to see if I need that first and then go and take it for tracking, if that makes any sense, just because I don't want to waste a bunch of money getting it done. But even on boost, it pulls me to one side. Now I know these are renowned to have very bad torque steer, but even when I'm not on boost, it is quite bad. Like even braking, it pulls me to one side, which also people are telling me it could be my brakes that are seized or anything to do with the brakes, which I do appreciate that. But even when I'm not braking, it's also pulling me to one side. Just it wants to pull me off the road pretty much. And yeah, that is it with the VXR. So we're still not done. There's a good old list. There is another one. We've got it's got no spare wheel in the boot. I don't know why it's got no spare wheel, but it just doesn't. So that's another little thing. I know these are little bits I'm nitpicking with the car. Honestly, the car isn't that bad. It's so fun to drive. And I've actually always wanted a VXR. Now we've actually got, oh my God, it's so cold. I'm actually freezing. People on my Instagram comments and the YouTube comments have also been telling me about these lights here. Now, I don't know what's happened in its lifetime, but as you can probably tell, it doesn't have the VXR lights. They're supposed to have like a black surround on the inside, where these are all chrome. So they are just normal Astra lights Like I said, I don't exactly know what's happened in its lifetime, but that is definitely one of the things that we need to get sorted. Either the lights, maybe go to the scrapyard and get them for cheap, have a look on eBay, because brand new, I think the lights are around about £200. I don't really want to spend that type of money just on this car because I kind of want to get my S3 back on the road. Well, just insured again and get it back up and running, because I just miss the S3 and how quick it is compared to this car. Like, this car is slow. Once again, we got to get the boost leak sorted, and then this car I think will be pretty quick, to be fair. And there is a modified car driving past. I think it was an E46. No spare wheel. We got the engine light on. You probably noticed in my point of view drive, the engine light is on. We put an OBD reader in, and that is due to an O2 sensor, which is right at the front. So not sure exactly if the sensor just needs to be taken out, cleaned, or if we actually have to buy a new O2 sensor, which I don't really want to buy a new O2 sensor, because once again, that's going to cost quite a lot of money. But the O2 sensor, I believe it's the one just down here. Hopefully my camera can pick it up. I know I'm talking so bad on this car, but honestly, if you drove this car, it's pretty fun, even though it pulls you to one side. Honestly, the car actually is pretty good. And yeah, I don't want to sell it anytime soon. I want to get the videos done. If there's any modifications you want me to do on the car, please be sure to let me know. I want to do a sun strip, we'll do the diffuser fins, and also the spoiler lip extension thingy, whatever it's called. But yeah, next thing, let's go on to it. So I've done the dent in the side skirt already. It's also got no aerial. Now, I'm not sure if this is down to Dion, who took it off previously, or if he got it with no aerial in. But I am going to get one off eBay. It's about £2-3. I'm just going to get a small one. But yeah, for some reason, it has no aerial. Now, I don't know the reason why. He has brought a shark fin one, which I don't want the shark fin. I just want like a tiny little one. But yeah, I don't know why it's got no aerial. It's very weird. There is a bulb that is out. Let me stand my camera up and I will show you from the front exactly what it is. Now, it's just a bulb change, but like I said, I am nitpicking little things wrong with the car. It's to be fair, it's not much. It's just little bits that need to get done. Luckily, that's only a bulb change. I actually do have spare bulbs at home, so I'll get that sorted. As soon as I upload this video, that will get done, because I'm not planning on driving this car at the moment. I've just had to jump in the car. My hands are absolutely frozen. It's so cold outside. So if we jump over to this side, which is where we're going today, so still got my boost gauge. We got this water temp gauge, which this one's not wired up. So yeah, I don't need it. I'm actually planning on getting a single pod holder at some point. So yeah, I don't need that one. So that's the reason why it's not lit up today. But this is actually the module we're looking at right now for the problem. Now, as you can tell, these go out completely fine. They work. With this side, the front fog lights and the rear fog just doesn't work. It's like the button has been pushed in for some reason. They just don't want to work at all. My camera doesn't want to work either. It's just not focusing. But yeah, they don't work. So I don't know what the issue is. If someone can let me know. Luckily, it's only a cheap fix. We can just go to the scrapyard and hopefully get that bit off a little Astra. Now, another issue is to do with the interior still. So as you can see, I've just got below half a tank. If you look on the middle screen, I've got 65 miles. Now, that doesn't really add up. Even when this is on quarter of a tank or just a little bit above a quarter, it will say I need to refuel, saying I've got no miles. So that is another issue that's wrong. Not sure exactly what the problem is, but yeah, as long as I look at this gauge in the middle, we're all completely fine. Just annoying that one says that and then it says that. Like, it's just annoying, it doesn't add up. Also, the time and date, the car thinks it's 2007, the time also thinks it's 2:40. Now, as you can tell outside, there's actually quite a bit of traffic, so it doesn't look like it's 2:40 AM, and it's definitely not 2:40 PM because it's dark outside. So yeah, that's two of the things. I know I'm just nitpicking once again. I'm pretty sure the time and date is down to my stereo, because I have taken that one out and I do have my aftermarket stereo, Bluetooth one in just there. So I'm pretty sure the time and date is because of that, but it's just annoying how I can't reset it. There actually is one more thing wrong with the car. The passenger window doesn't go down whatsoever. Now, I'm not going to try and attempt to put it down because it falls out one side, but it is up at the moment and it does stay up. But yeah, you can't put it down. So that will be one of the things I will be getting replaced at some point, hopefully getting it fixed. A car just popped and banged driving past. But yeah, the window doesn't work whatsoever. There actually is one final thing. I've just been editing the video and I've completely forgot to mention this. So the driver's seat actually has heated seats. Driver's one doesn't work. The passenger one, however, does work, but it gets far too hot on the third setting, you sit in it, literally you are burning. So that's one more thing. I'm gonna go to my recent YouTube video on the point of view drive in this car, where everyone commented exactly what could be wrong with the back and also the front and why it's fluttering so much. So yeah, there is a lot of comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like, honestly, it's mad to post a video and to have like literally 50+ comments explaining what the issues could be. I honestly appreciate everyone. So we got the first one, which could be rear beam bushes will be the knocking sound very common. Now, to be fair, I don't even know what that is, so what I'm gonna have to do is do some research once I go home and hopefully try and find the issue at the back. We've also got another comment saying also the headlights are not from a VXR, I believe they're from a standard Astra, and yeah, that is completely true. The standard Astra lights are silver. Exactly what's up with this one, and where the Astra VXR lights are like got a black inside, and yeah, that's one of the things we will get done at some point. We've also got, do you drive it with a sports button on because it may feel slow? I don't drive it with a sports button all the time. Now, even when I do have the sports button, it just doesn't feel like it's making the power that it's at. Like, it just doesn't feel like it whatsoever. Like, the S3 is 306 brake horsepower, stage 1 mapped, and let me tell you, when you drive that, I know it's 300 brake, but let's just say like the power from that is absolutely mad, where this just doesn't feel nowhere near as quick. And like, it should be 260 brake on this car, where it just doesn't feel like that. It feels a lot slower than what it is. Now, with the sports button on, it is a bit more responsive. Other than that, it's not really making much more power like you're noticing, like nothing too crazy. So yeah, that's that comment sorted. So we've also got, was thinking maybe rear drop links or anti-roll bar bushes could be the knock-in noise. I still think it could be something to do with the suspension personally, but yeah, I'll also do some research on that, which could also be like the comment said, oh, someone said the rear doesn't have drop links from factory as it's a solid rear beam, definitely get a white line rear anti-roll. See, I don't even know what half of this means. Like, I actually just have no idea, and this is why I love doing these car videos, because a lot of people give me information about cars that I have no idea what I'm even doing. So yeah, I just appreciate all the comments once again. I'd say check your track rod ends and your bottom arms. So yeah, that is pretty much, everyone's just saying check your track rod ends, check your drop links, check the bushes at the back, the suspension and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty much we're gonna go for a little quick drive just down a couple of roads while we do an outro, just so hopefully you can hear this knocking noise. And yeah, I kind of just want to go for a little drive, to be fair. Every time I drive this car, honestly, this car is so fun to drive. It just feels so slow compared to the S3. Now the S3, a little update about the S3, it is coming back on the channel at some point. It's an expensive car. If you want to get wheels for it, if you want to get suspension, you're looking at like into the thousands, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of money. So you got to bear with me for the S3, but the S3 will be coming back. I was going to sell it because this was going to be its replacement, but I think for right now, I kind of just want the S3 now. I would actually sell this over the S3 now. Like, I would get rid of this any day to keep the S3. Luckily, I'm in a position where I can keep all of my cars, so that's all good. But yeah, if I was in a position where I had to sell one, it would be this now. Now, that wasn't what it was like before I got this, but since driving it, the S3 is just, it's an animal. It actually is just an animal. So you can just about hear the knocking noise then. Let's hear. That noise, man. The noises these turboed cars make. Quickly before I do an outro, I just want to make sure you lot can hear this knocking noise at the back. So we need to go down some little roads that has a few bumps, just so you can hear the noise. So if I be quiet, let's go for some bumps. You can definitely hear the knocking noise. You can hear it. Come on, I need some more bumpier roads coming up. You can. It's quite bad. Like, you can hear that. Like, I'm not even going over big bumps, I'm just going over little dips in the road and you can hear it. So yeah, that is one of the noises. And also, like I said, the boost leak, because this car does just feel slow. You can drop me a DM on Instagram, so hopefully we can potentially find the issue and where the boost leak is coming from, or the vac lines. I'm not sure exactly what I'm even looking for, so the DM would be much appreciated. But yeah, I'm now going to end this video here. I really hope you have all enjoyed. If you are new to my channel, please be sure to drop a like and also subscribe. And any other videos you want me to film on the Astra VXR, please be sure to let me know in the comments. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. But yeah, I'm now going to end this video here, and I'll catch you all on the next one.